What's up? What's up? Who's joining me in the house? You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach, and I am here to empower you to take control of your relationship with food. You know the drill now. Take control of your relationship with food, create a body and a life that you love, and to do it all on your terms. So we are having today, I want to thank you, say hi to everybody who's joining me live. Let me know as you're dropping in. You know how I roll. Throw an emoji in the comments box. Let me know that you're here. And if you're watching the replay, so much love and gratitude. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me today, because I'm coming at you with Smackdown Thursday. I'm going to start giving all the days of the week different names. Hey, Lisa's in the house. It's so great to see you here, baby. It's Smackdown Thursday. This is what we're coming at with. Hey, gorgeous. This is what we're coming at with today, because I had a conversation with one of the gorgeous girls in my Ditch the Diet online boot camp. So many of you know, you hear me talk about that all the time. It's actually running right now. I don't know if it's going to run again this year. It probably will not run again until the new year. But the girls that are in the group, they're so switched on. They're savvy. They know exactly what they want. They're so done with the, hideous, tortured relationship with food. And we are on a roll and busting through it and powering through it, for not only to heal our relationship with food and eliminate emotional eating, but the weight loss is all part of the gig. Because once you stop stressing and striving and struggling and depriving, these rhymes I come up with. You see all the extra tips I give you here? See all the extra value you get from me? Once you stop all of that, the weight falls from your body. Falls, right? So we were having a conversation today, and she is getting in the headspace of, oh, I don't know anymore. We struggle. The negative thoughts creep in, and they were creeping. They were creeping all around her head. So we had this incredible conversation, talked through it. And this girl I love, she's just fabulous on every single level. But as I was talking to her about getting your headspace right, you will never ever win at this game if you continue to let those creepy thoughts just weave like a weed. They sort of infect and infest our brain, right? And it's all over at that point. And as I was talking to her, it sort of reminded me about all the ways that I don't step up my game, or that I haven't in the past, or we're always constantly improving. So all the different things I could see in the different areas, and I thought, oh man, I need to apply this advice to my life. So I wanted to share it with you, because we are always choosing an outcome. Always, right? You're choosing an outcome, whether you realize it or not, whether it's going to be for good or for bad, right? Whether you use your powers for good or for evil, it's always going to be your choice. So depending on what thoughts you're thinking, it's going to give you that result, right? And you know what I'm talking about. The days when you get in that negative headspace and you're dialing down your own radar of fabulous, right? And then by the end of the day, you're like, everything sucks. Everything, right? Well, you start your day with like, my life's pretty good, feeling good, looking good. But when you don't take control of your mind and your thoughts, by the end of the day, you're like, my life sucks. Everything around me sucks. I don't even know why I'm bothering. And you're stuffing your face with chocolate, right? This is how we roll. Positive thoughts going to give you a positive life. Negative thoughts, or just neutral thoughts, if you're not actively channeling your thoughts in a positive direction, you are more than 100% going to get a result that you are really not happy with. That is the bottom line, right? We need to. If you've got, for everybody that's joining me, yeah, awesome. It's so great to see you guys here, because this is the truth, right? If we continue to tell ourselves these stories, we weave stories, then we wonder why we get so upset, so depressed, feel so down, feel like I can't do this. Can't. This is for other people. Look at her. She's gorgeous. Wish I had her body. And then we go eat chocolate. It's all a thought. It started with a thought. Nobody busted through your front door and went, look how fabulous my body is and your body sucks. No, it's in our head. We do this to ourselves. That's the most insane part. I mean, really, for somebody looking on the outside, they would just look down at us and go, what are you doing? You have complete control here. Just switch the thoughts around. Is it easy? Not always, no. But you persist, you keep at it, because you know that you want what's on the other side more than you want to sit in that sort of stink hole of negative thoughts. It's not fun there. It's a hideous place to be, right? The thing is though, thank you for the love, right? Because those thoughts, let me tell you something, if you were speaking them out loud to an audience, nobody wants it. And nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear what you got to say when it's negative, down, and depressing. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to be around that. So the irony of the situation is you're putting it on loudspeaker in your own mind. You are the performer and the only one in the audience. What is going on? We need to get a grip. It's all messed up. We need to switch it out, right? Quit moaning about all the things that you don't like. Oh, my butt's too fat. My legs are too fat. I don't know, my waist. I got extra. I got muffin top. Nobody wants to hear it. Stop focusing on all the things that you hate about yourself, right? What if you switched it up and just start by focusing on some of the things that if you can't find things that you love, right? Let's not just, shoot for the stars if that's a little too high. Things that are okay, at least. Well, I don't hate my toes, or I don't hate my fingers, or my wrists are all right. Start somewhere, but self-love starts with self-talk. I want you to get this today, right? You've got to set an intention for what it is that you want. Before you take any action, set an intention. What is the outcome that you're actually trying to achieve here? Because if you don't want a really crappy outcome, if you don't want to feel bad, if you don't want to be stuffing your face with chocolate, then the path that you're taking needs to be changed. Simple, right? Think ahead, look ahead. If you're taking some thoughts now that are negative, if you're engaging in some negative thoughts, think ahead. What is the result that is going to come from that? Okay, Denise is here, right? I'll come back to your questions, but think ahead, people. Think ahead. Set your intention before you take any action. Okay, here I find myself thinking negative, right? What is my intention? What is the actual thing I'm trying to achieve here? Is it to feel really bad about myself? Is it to make sure that I'm running to the fridge and stuffing my face with cookies in 2 seconds? Because that is what's going to happen if we don't switch up our game, right? Set your intention. Decide what it is that you actually are trying to achieve here, and then correct your course. Course correct, so that you get the result, the desired result, the one that you actually want, the one that's going to take you further, take you all the way to the edge. I'm not even drawing for breath here because I feel so passionately about this today. The thing is that, the issue is ultimately, the world and you deserves you to show up at your best. None of this, slogging around, it's not very good, I feel. And hey, how are you today? Whatever. What is that? What is that? No, we deserve better, and you have to show up and give us your best. That is your role on this planet. You don't get to sit around and feel so sorry for yourself and like, poor me, poor me. We all have moments, of course we do. We have struggles, yes. We have trials, of course. Is your role to wallow in them forever? No. I have been through things that most human beings should never have to go through. I've gone through hideous, debilitating illnesses. I've had doctors tell me that I was going to be in a wheelchair that was like crippled. That was like 20 years ago. Did it make me feel good to get that news? No. Did it make me jump for joy and want to, do cartwheels and maybe, do a BBG workout because I'm so fat? No. Of course that was hideous. Of course that wasn't fun. But eventually I had to set my mind. That was not going to be my destination. One person's determination of my future does not have to be my destination. So I want to share this with you today. I want you to get it. I want you to really understand that what you think matters. Not only does it matter, it's everything. It's everything. I'm just going to check in with your questions here. Tanisa said, yeah, I've been on the internet spiral today, looking at what I should do to fix myself. I know, right? Instead of focusing on the positive things I've already done to improve myself for myself, I need to hear this today. And I love this girl, Denise. She's part of the boot camp, and the girl's got a smoking hot body. Can we just put it out there? She's hot, right? But we all think this way, right? Another person's perception of you doesn't mean anything to you if you're not in the right headspace. So I absolutely hear you, babe. I understand, and I'm so thankful for your words, and I'm glad this is helping you. Michelle's in the house. Lisa's in the house. Yeah, I get it, and I'm setting an intention each day and every day to hit the switch. Hit the switch. It's so awesome. Honestly, you girls are absolutely incredible. So I really want to thank you. And as you know, because I've mentioned this now, I am mentioning it, and the positions are closing. The positions for one-on-one private elite coaching, private coaching with me are closing. They're closing now. So if you feel like this is something that resonates with you, if you feel like you need a bit of a loving kick up the butt sometimes, and not only that, but the direction and the steps to take to move forward, to pull yourself out of the funk and do what is necessary to move forward. Because the women that I work with, we're no fools. They're smart, they're switched on, they're savvy, but they're also so tired of the struggle. And they feel like every other area of their life is rocking. We've got it, we're nailing it, but the relationship with food is holding us back, and we're not prepared to put up with it any longer. If that is you, reach out to me, send me a private message, and we can talk about private one-on-one coaching to see if this is the right path for you to be taking. Because honestly, your life, I will absolutely guarantee you, will never be the same again. Just saying. So to everybody who's here today live, I want to thank you once again. I'm sending you so much love. I can see everybody here. This is so amazing. You girls are so grateful. Well, I'm so grateful, and I have so much love for you. I really, really do appreciate you coming to spend your times with me. And as always, you know how we roll at the end of every live stream. For everybody who's just dropping in live, Louise, I can see you, honey. You've just dropped in. It's so awesome to see you. Please do watch the replay, because this was a massive motivation smackdown. It's an excuses smackdown, because we're just not putting up with it anymore. No more. We deserve more in our life, and not only do we deserve it, we're going for it, and we're taking it. We're taking what's ours. So please do remember, as always, the only person who has the power to change your life is you. Very best. Absolutely. Squeal-worthy part of that is, you know the drill. You've got what it takes. I'm sending you so much love. See you all tomorrow. Bye for now.